So I've started to do some automatic writing lately, a lot of practice with that, and one of my main guides is Metatron, the angel Metatron, and I chose to channel him and do an automatic writing session with him. And I shared the results with a friend of mine who was really touched by the tenderness and the things he had to say. She suggested sharing it publicly, and I thought that, I felt comfortable doing that. And I feel like I want to share the whole thing because I don't think that you get the full view of his personality and his mannerisms and sense of humor without sharing the entire piece. And to me, that's the most valuable part of it. Is just not only what he has to say, but how he says it, and how an entity like an angel can be human, feeling and sounding in some ways, even though their perspective clearly isn't human at all. So my question was, I'd like to hear whatever Metatron would like to tell me, and this was the result. So he starts tapping my arm, and he says, "Is this thing on? Start writing." And then my hand gets really hot, and then I hear him say, "That's better. It's been a while, daughter. I've missed our talks, even though they were never that constant. I miss walking your dreams, exploring your thoughts. Let me back in, child. Let me help you. I am more than just your protection. I am your paternal guide. I brought you to Egypt. I carried you into and out of darkness for those years that you were in darkness. I am not the reason you survived, but I helped. You were never easy to keep watch over. You're too fiery, too eager to move, to rush. Slow down. Handle life's changes with grace. You are a dancer, so dance. Enjoy the process. This is where the lessons are. It hurts, it's not what you want, but it isn't bad at all. Your life is good. It's hard, but it's good. That is what we promised you that it would be." So I asked him, when do things change more in my favor? When do things become what I want them to be? And he said spring, or earlier. Depends on what you mean by change. Small changes have happened now. Bigger in January, bigger in spring. Work begins to really flourish in spring. Love comes early, still winter, the snow crocus, too impatient to wait for warmth. And then he laughed after that. Come back to the ocean when you need calm. Come back to my arms. The first time I ever spoke to him and knew I was talking to him, I was by the ocean, so that's what that reference is to. He's usually